Myself, Sunil Kumar VC. I am an advocate and a part-time lecturer in law. I am having very long experience both in teaching as well as in practice of law. Today I am going to discuss the theory of adoption. Adoption means taking of a child from the natural parents by the adoptive parents under certain ceremonies or under certain procedure prescribed under law. What is the law? The law is Hindu Adoption and Maintenance Act 1956 Act that governs the entire theory of adoption. So some writers they have said that it is the civil death of a child from the natural parents and civil birth of a child in the adoptive parents. That means the natural parents they will give their child in adoption to the adoptive parents under certain ceremonies and certain rules and regulations are prescribed under law for that. What are the ceremonies? The ceremonies, first ceremony is called giving and taking ceremony. What does it mean? That means the natural parents they will give their child in adoption to the adoptive parents, and the adoptive parents will take the child in adoption, and the child will be treated as if he or she is the natural born child in that family. And after adoption, the child acquires all the rights and inheritance and any other succession theories that is applied to him as if he is the natural born son in that family. So, prior to this introduction of this law, Hindu Adoption and Maintenance Act 1956, certain restrictions were imposed for adoption of a child. But after this formation of this act and promulgation of this act, any persons who is competent to contract and who is a major and of sound mind, he can adopt a child. This is first condition. Second condition, the adoptive child must not have completed the age of 15 years of age on the date of adoption. So these two conditions are very much essential. One very important theory that governs this adoption theory, that is called theory of factum valets. That means if anything ought not be done, if that is done, that will be treated as valid. That means by mistakenly certain ceremonies or something has not been taken up, still then adoption is taken up and it is continuing for a very longer period, then it will be presumed that even though the ceremonies and things are not complied, still then the adoption will be taken as valid. So these are certain theories and certain guidelines given under this law. And this adoptive child, after entering into the family of these adoptive parents, he acquires all the rights of a natural born son in that family by relinquishing all his rights and claims before his natural parents, and he acquires all his right of succession, inheritance and all other legal rights available under law to him in the adoptive family. So this adoption theory is very much important nowadays, and one thing we have to remember, certain conditions precedents are required that must be fulfilled before taking in adoption. The adoptive father or mother must be at least 21 years of senior in age to the adoptive child, and he must be having capacity to adopt a child, and he must be of sound mind, and he must not be debarred under law to adopt a child. So these are certain requisites, and the theory of the factum valet is very much important under this adoption theory, and that is the gist of this theory is if something is done even though that is wrongly done, and if that is done and it is continuing for a very longer period, for this continuance for a longer period, automatically whatever the wrong is done, that will be accepted as true or that is correct. So basing on this theory, the entire adoption is made in the country. So these are in nutshell relating to the theory of adoption. If you have not subscribed this channel, please subscribe, share and like.